Near the sheep gate in Jerusalem stood a pool called Bethesda, a place surrounded by 5 covered porches, where crowds of sick, blind, lame, and paralyzed people gathered day after day. They waited for a moment of hope because it was believed that at times the waters would be stirred, and the first person to step in would be healed. Among the many suffering, there was a man who had been disabled for 38 long years. His body had weakened, and the years had drained his strength and his hope. He had no one to help him reach the water, and every attempt he made fell short as others stepped in before him. On one particular day, Jesus came to the pool and noticed this man lying there. Jesus knew how long he had been in that condition, and he approached him with a question that reached deeper than the physical problem. He asked, "Do you want to be made well?" The man responded with discouragement, explaining that he had no one to help him into the pool when the water was stirred. His whole life had been shaped by disappointment, and he believed healing was always just out of reach. Jesus did not debate the traditions surrounding the water. He spoke directly to the man's need. With authority and compassion, he said, "Rise, take up your mat, and walk." In that moment, strength returned to the man's legs. Muscles that had been useless for decades awakened with power. He stood up, rolled up the mat that had held him for years, and walked. The miracle was immediate, but the healing happened on the Sabbath. And when the man was questioned by the religious leaders for carrying his mat, they condemned the act rather than celebrating the miracle. Later, Jesus found the man in the temple and told him, "See, you are well again. Leave your life of sin or something worse may happen to you." Jesus not only restored his body but called him to a transformed life. The man's healing became a testimony that God's mercy is not limited by time, tradition, or human expectations. When Jesus speaks, impossible situations become possible. Bible reference John 5:1-15.